Welcome to WEWIN. From a shocking moment of a defender rolling at least 6 times after crash on highway, to some drivers forgetting to slow down when cornering, we've seen it all on the road. Our channel captures these intense, jaw-dropping accidents to bring you the most unbelievable moments. Keep a safe distance behind the vehicle in front of you to allow for sudden stops. Learn to leave distance and not wait until the last minute to begin using your brakes. My God, hope everyone's safe. Oh! Never abruptly cut in front of a truck on highway. A semi-truck driver lost control of his vehicle and crashed into a series of storage buildings in Garden City on August 2018. Master the speed, belt the seatbelt, and always stay towards the road ahead. A 3-car crash on Memorial Highway in Utah County by drifting over the center median. His car collided head-on with a second vehicle and then hit a third with a dash camera. He lost his brakes. I hope no one got hurt. That's a reason why you must check brakes regularly. Big damage. It seems that this truck driver is under the influence of drugs. Never drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Unbelievable. It looks like people appear out of nowhere when Kip runs by. Plus, some things flew out the window. If you find our videos helpful for improving your driving skills, please share your thoughts in the comments so we can create more content. Thank you. Now, let's carry on. Luckily, no one was hurt. The truck driver, please don't get too close to the car. Don't turn them into such a poor victim.
Alex Cruz said the situation was unacceptable and urged the government to take action.
Avoid huge trucks on the highway. Your safety is first. Be safe out there, folks. A driver goes completely off interstate into woods in Arkansas after collision with another driver. Hope he was okay. In another video, a driver hydroplanes and flips over multiple times on median in Tennessee. Two semi-trucks were involved in a collision in Granada Hills, California, recently. So many idiots on the road. Aish. Be careful, girls. If he didn't pay attention to the front and quick driving, he crashed the car. Luckily, he brakes in time. Like the video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. Being patient can save lives and prevent accidents. People need to be more aware when driving. Blind spot's the problem of this accident. Signal your intentions when changing lanes or making turns. Can't brake in time because of lack of concentration and sat on the road. Slow down in every piece of drivers. Oh my. So terrible. Oh my God. Slowing down and putting your phone away are two best options for your safety. A car turns around and drives against traffic on the entry to the Red Hill Valley Parkway. Never do it. Is it the driver's fault when he had a heart attack? A two-vehicle crash involving a big rig snarled traffic in Bellflower. Glad no one was seriously hurt. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to our channel to see more about this side of nature. White snow is beautiful, but it's always the enemy of drivers, right? Anyway, always be as careful as possible and obey the law to avoid risks on the road, especially icy and snowy roads. Never take your mind off the road ahead. Obey speed limits, wear seat belts, and avoid reckless driving. Spilling petrol at a service station of the Chilean company NX as driver forgot handbrake. Unbelievable. You'd never want to meet another idiot caravan driver like this on the road. A concrete mixer truck dumping a massive amount of wet concrete on San Antonio Road. Maybe he filled in the potholes en route. An 18-wheeler fell off the side of a highway following a collision with another truck in Pasadena, Texas. Dash camera video captured shows the moment the vehicle toppled over the edge of the overpass, falling to the service road beneath. It was like something you'd only ever see in a movie, a witness said. Be safe out there, folks. Don't drink and drive. In Guangzhou, China, a cement truck collided forcefully with a toll booth pillar. The impact of the crash resulted in significant damage, highlighting the force involved in the collision. The incident underscores the importance of road safety and the potential dangers posed by accidents involving large vehicles, emphasizing the need for vigilance and adherence to traffic regulations on the road. A truck carrying hydrogen fuel exploded after being involved in a crash in Delaware County. always be careful. Risks are always hidden on every road you go through. Be safe out there, folks. Don't drink and drive. Godspeed to all. A fiery 3-vehicle crash involving a tanker crash between the Mid-County and Lansdale exits on the Pennsylvania Turnpike last month. A bus slammed into a building and another vehicle in Long Beach in the afternoon and caused chaos. An Amazon truck caught fire on I-95 northbound near Fort Belvoir. The fire didn't happen because of a crash, maybe a problem from its machine. Virginia State Police said no one was hurt. A tanker truck crash and fire shut down the westbound lanes of Interstate 595 in Davie. You know, improperly shipped hazardous materials can sometimes end with a catastrophic failure. Here was hazmat tanker explosion. In this case, a corrosive material was placed in an incompatible aluminium cargo tank for shipment. The company involved paid a $120,200 civil penalty for not following the regulations. A caravan lost control and crashed into another vehicle on Canada Highway. Learn to leave distance. Observe carefully and avoid blind spots from big trucks, guys. A fiery tanker truck crash on a Connecticut bridge. Be careful on the roads and pay attention to the traffic situation, especially when driving at night. Tires flying out in the middle of the road in Japan after a collision caused serious traffic jam. The empty truck requires the driver to skillfully handle speed. Sometimes it causes you to lose balance and cause danger on the road. Just because you have enough space in front of you now doesn't mean it's gonna stay that way. Watch how this driver's quick thinking and awesome reaction probably saved lives. So great. Make sure to maintain a safe speed, especially when driving on snowy roads. A crash between a South Carolina school bus and a tanker truck was caught on camera. It's clear to see that the bus should have waited for the truck to pass before pulling out into the main road. The bus driver was clearly at fault. Remember to always look both ways before entering an intersection. A highway collision near Bologna, Italy, resulted in a massive explosion when a tanker truck carrying liquefied petroleum gas crashed. The initial impact ignited a fire, quickly escalating as the entire truck exploded. Flames engulfed all lanes of the highway, creating a hazardous and dramatic scene. We're strong advocates for making moments a two-way exchange, not just a monologue. So, get involved, express your views, and hit that subscribe button to stay connected. Two big steel rolls crashed into a truck cab. Lesson: bungee cords are perfectly adequate to tie down steel coils, but you have to use corner. If you don't, the steel will cut through the rubber of the bungees. The overloaded steel truck lost control right around the corner, 200 meters after departing. Luckily, no one was injured. The truck's impact unleashed a flurry of chaos as the once-contained milk spilled out like a river, creating an unexpected scene on the Texas highway. A vehicle traveling on the opposite side of the freeway, possible rubbernecker, spun out of control and crashed into the back of the black sedan. One overturned, fully engulfed in flames.
A lorry rushes along the center of a busy road. Then it swerves to the left as oncoming cars approach and crashes into two vehicles on the A19 near York.
I think the car's a road traffic, it's a wagon. Okay, it's over.
Amateur video shows the truck ramp off a highway and hit a guardrail, causing its fuel to ignite. It has been said that he was forced off the road by another vehicle. So bad. Do you believe in your eyes? An Amtrak train hit a utility truck that was parked close to the tracks in Oakland, California.
Oh my God.
Luckily, no one was inside the truck at the time of the crash.
A vigilant driver narrowly averted disaster as a moving truck toppled on its side in Shaanxi, China, on June 20th. Footage captured the dramatic moment as the motorist approached the lorry, adorned with a sizable red shipping container. Reacting swiftly, the driver narrowly escaped a potential collision. A serious accident in Letcani, Romania, is invaded by amateur truck drivers when coming to a roundabout. Be careful, particularly in intricate areas like roundabouts where precision reigns supreme. On a Saturday morning, October 21, 2023, a fuel tanker collision on the Pennsylvania Turnpike in Montgomery County led to a substantial blaze involving at least one additional vehicle. The resulting inferno prompted the closure of northbound lanes as authorities swiftly responded to the alarming incident, ensuring the safety of those involved and containing the ensuing chaos. The truck collision with another car in the middle of an intersection in the Lakewood area. The Lowry Tunnel in Minnesota, USA became the site of a dramatic event in September 2021 as a semi-truck lost control and jumped to the side of the road as soon as you exit the tunnel. Russia's 3,150-meter-long in-city tunnel, spanning a river, holds the title for Europe's longest. Unfortunately, water leaks in certain sections, exacerbating issues when temperatures plummet to minus 38 degrees. The roads freezing during the harsh 2006 winter created the attached video with incredible crash moments. A tanker collided head-on with a truck, causing a huge fire on Rumini Highway. The collision happened on Friday morning in the eastbound lanes of the Red Mountain Freeway near Mill Avenue last month. Car hit by a cow in Riverdale crash. They dumped onto the highway from the I-84 bridge above when a semi-truck hauling cattle tipped. In the heart of Chisinau, an unexpected clash between a tank truck and a VW Caddy unfolded. The VW driver, in a series of ill-fated decisions, sped swiftly in lane 1, ultimately meeting the tanker truck with a forceful impact. Be careful on the roads and pay attention to the traffic situation. This dashcam footage shows a semi-truck careening through a 2-aisle intersection on November 3rd, 2023.
Oh my God.
Learn to leave distance and not wait until the last minute to begin using your brakes. A semi-truck smashed into several cars in Tulle on November 3rd, 2023. Back-to-back car crashes at Lowry Tunnel. It's essential to recognize that dangerous stunts on the road can pose serious risks and should never be emulated. A small Jabiru J430 single-engine airplane was on a test flight, crashed and burst into flames on a busy road in the Nigerian capital of Lagos on Tuesday afternoon, August 1st, 2023. Luckily, no fatalities were reported. On a December morning near Faribault, a dramatic pile-up unfolded on the southbound lanes of I-35, involving 7 vehicles, among them 5 cars and 2 semis, one of which jackknifed. Astonishingly, despite the chaos, no injuries were reported. A crashed semi-truck crashed and caught a car dealership building to catch fire in Tulle last month. The great damage was a total of 33 cars involved in the collision. Luckily, no one was hurt. Semi-truck crashes into median cable barrier in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, 2021. It's not known exactly what caused this DHL truck to crash into the back of the truck ahead of it. A Range Rover car is performing a circus on the highway. Luckily, it didn't harm other vehicles and no one was injured. Like a lot of Tesla drivers, they're becoming reliant on the automated systems, and that is probably the main cause of this unfortunate collision. Hopefully, drivers will be more careful with automatic systems on the road. We're strong advocates for making moments a two-way exchange, not just a monologue. So get involved, express your views, and hit that subscribe button to stay connected. Oh my God. In an incident off Japan's coast 8 years ago, a US Army helicopter crashed. The damaged helicopter was subsequently relocated to a US warship stationed near Okinawa. A video of the crash of a Boeing 767-300F of Atlas Air from WEWIN N1217A near Houston, USA on February 23, 2019. A PRF helicopter was forced to execute an emergency landing amidst Abruptly, Cristina, Portugal. Amidst the urban landscape, the helicopter descended with urgency, its rotor blade slicing through the air as it touched down, prompting onlookers surprised and to scream loudly.
Caiu, olha lá. E caiu. Mãe do céu, teve outro acidente. O helicóptero PRF foi socorrer o rapaz, perdeu a altitude e caiu na Teresa Cristina.
Oh no, he's doing it! No, there it goes!
A video of G20 helicopter fail in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia.
Fantastic! See anything? Whoa! Ben! Oh, no! Look. Seriously? They won't be able to see jack shit. Excuse my French.
A helicopter belonging to the fire department in the Federal District crashed in Vicente Pires, 20 kilometers from Brasilia. Footage captured on cell phones depicted the helicopter raising dust upon landing, with its rotating blade striking a college building during descent. The footage of a US military Osprey plane crashing into the sea 5 years ago was exposed. The fuselage lost control and tilted before crashing. Shocking viewers very much. If you find some interesting things from our videos, please comment what you like so we can make more videos. Thank you very much. Now continue. A helicopter crashed into the Urhai Lake in Dali, Yunnan, while fetching water. Luckily, the pilot swam and he was rescued successfully. Well, it all ended. In this situation, the pilot can take off, but this requires knowledge, arrogance, and courage, as experts say. Good luck, good pilots.
Что-то за хуйня какая-то, слышишь?
Unbelievable. AN-26 landing at the Hydro Airfield. Much water airport. Failure to account for wind speed led to a harsh touchdown for the poor helicopter. That's why pilot training always requires thoroughness and high quality. An Italian Air Force combat training aircraft crashed during flights. The pilot ejected luckily in time. Bless him. pity Mi-2. In fact, it's known as a successful helicopter, a workhorse. Her pilot wasn't injured. The incredible video captures the moment a helicopter carrying a deputy collides with a high-voltage wire in Italy. As the aircraft navigates the terrain, it inadvertently strikes the wire, sending sparks flying and triggering a sudden cascade of events. The incident underscores the dangers faced in aerial operations and the need for heightened caution. Pilot of a Robinson R-44 model helicopter, which was rented for local excursions, had to make an emergency landing following an engine malfunction. It crashed onto a beach in Florianopolis. Luckily, the pilot and 2 tourists aboard were okay. The Mi-8 helicopter belonging to the Syrian government army was struck and disintegrated mid-air, resulting in a massive fireball plummeting from the sky. In the Leningrad region near Gachina, Russia, an Mi-8 helicopter belonging to the Russian Guard made a hard landing. Thankfully, there were no casualties or destruction on the ground. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. McDonnell Douglas DC-32 aircraft skidded off the runway at San Felipe Airport in Guayne and can't take off. Oh my God, the helicopter fell into the mud, broke the right landing gear, and then, according to physics, as normal. The drivers must have been horrified when the plane flew and suddenly caught fire and crashed onto the highway right before their eyes. In Indonesia, a train collided with a large truck, resulting in a fiery explosion. The incident acts as a stark reminder for both drivers and railway authorities to prioritize safety protocols to prevent tragic incidents like these in the future. Trains can't stop immediately. Anyway, no one was injured.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
In the gripping footage, a trailer truck, typically hauling heavy equipment, trundles along from north to south until it grinds to a halt at a railway crossing. Suddenly, disaster strikes as the Brantas train hurtles towards it on its journey from Jakarta eastward, Indonesia. In a flash of chaos, flames erupt at the locomotive's forefront as the train collides with the stranded truck, cleaving a train car in two from the sheer force of impact. In a reckless attempt to evade police pursuit, a reckless individual careened onto train tracks, abandoning a luxurious 4x4 vehicle in their wake. The daring escape unfolded as the culprit brazenly smashed through a closed level crossing barrier.
Get out of the car! Out of the car!
Fortunately, there was no train coming at that time. Do not emulate the fugitive's reckless maneuvers as crossing railroad. In a tragic incident in the Netherlands, a passenger train derailed caused huge damage. The derailment occurred after the train collided with a crane, causing extensive damage. The affected train was traveling between Leiden and The Hague, two major cities in the country. CCTV footage has captured a startling moment in Manchester as a police car collided with railings outside a local shop. The incident occurred while officers inside the vehicle were en route to address another incident. Fortunately, no other individuals sustained injuries in the mishap. Prioritize safety by maintaining control, reducing speed in advance, and avoiding sudden turns to prevent loss of stability and potential disasters on the tracks. Exercise caution, patience, and strict adherence to safety regulations when crossing train tracks to prevent accidents and prioritize the well-being of all individuals involved. Like video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. Should adjust your driving to suit the current weather conditions. Always maintain focus on the road and avoid distractions such as live stream or texting.
A female driver was passing by a level crossing in Kaohsiung. She didn't notice that the warning light was sounding and continued to drive through. The vehicle was stopped by a fence and was immediately hit by the Zhiquang Express at high speed. The car body rotated 180 degrees, and the front of the car was almost completely destroyed. Fortunately, the two women in the car were not injured. Be as careful as possible when crossing the tracks.
With a deafening roar, the train ploughed into the helpless car, sending it careening over 100 feet before coming to a shuddering halt. That occurred in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, near Sunrise Boulevard as a car found itself stranded on the train tracks.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, I got it on video.
The police attempted to alert the trapped vehicle, but alas, their efforts fell short. Please comment what you like so we can make more videos.
It was rolling towards my car.
Exercise patience at railway crossings and never attempt to outpace a train. Safety always takes precedence. Never imitate this, folks. After being struck by a train, a truck was dragged for 200 meters. Miraculously, the driver emerged unharmed from the incident. The driver stopped to wait for the train very promptly. Was there something that made him so hasty that led to this unfortunate collision? In Wenzhou, Zhejiang, China, a rare accident involving a train and a car unfolded. Two vehicles, disregarding a red light, crossed a railway intersection and were struck by a speeding train, resulting in a heart-pounding ordeal. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured. In WEWIN, China, as the railway barriers descended at a busy intersection, a daring driver, heedless of the warning, raced past and collided head-on with an oncoming train. Chaos erupted as the car spun wildly, but miraculously, all 370 train passengers emerged unscathed. Sadly, the 20-year-old driver inebriated with double the legal limit. A stark reminder of the perils of recklessness and the importance of responsible driving. Before crossing the tracks, stop your vehicle at a safe distance. Trains can approach quickly and may not always be immediately visible. train looks like that, but you never dream of racing against it. Please wait patiently for the train to pass safely before crossing the tracks. A speeding train collided with a pickup truck in the city of Odessa, Texas. Thankfully, the person inside the truck managed to escape before the collision occurred.
Thank you for staying with us throughout this incredible journey. We'd love to hear which moment resonated with you the most. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. See you in the next video.